Hello friends, welcome to lesson 4. And today we are going to talk about what is behind me again. I know we already had a whole lesson on the flag of the United States of America and how the stars are for the 50 states, the stripes are for the 13 states that started our country, that they were there in the beginning, and also about the colors. The blue is for liberty, the red is for courage, and to help us to remember those who fought for our country and bled and died. And the white is for purity, which means we would like to be fair to everybody. It doesn't always happen, but we try. That's what our goal is to be fair and pure, not corrupted. And when we first started preschool, back at the beginning of the year, we learned a poem that we would say to the flag every day. Do you remember that poem? Let's say it together. I love the flag of my country. I love the flag of the land of the free. I love the red, the white, and the blue flag of my country. I love you. Now the reason I chose that poem to say at the beginning of the year because it has nice short words that preschool children can remember and know. Like, you know what red is, you know what white is, you know what blue is, and you know what love is, right? And you know what flag is. The flag of my country. You might know what country is. That's kind of a different one, but our country is the United States of America. So there is another poem that you will learn if you go to public school, or maybe not. They say it sometimes. I've heard it at basketball games. That it is called the Pledge of Allegiance. Now already there are two very long, hard words in that beginning in the name of it, right? The Pledge of Allegiance. What do those mean? So we're going to walk through the Pledge of Allegiance and talk about each of those long words and what they mean so you can understand when you learn that pledge. And then we're going to actually practice it every day so that you can be ready for kindergarten. So here we go. I pledge. Pledge means to promise. So you know what a promise is. When you promise something, that means you're really going to do it. You're not going to waffle out. You're not going to make an excuse. You're going to do it. Like if you say, Mom, I promise I'm going to make my bed today. Then do you just go running outside and play? I hope you don't. Because if you make a promise, then you need to keep it. And so you need to go in your room and make your bed, right? If you promise to do that. Pledge is the same thing. You could say, Mom, I pledge that today I'm going to make my bed. And then you would go in and do it. So that it starts out with a promise. This poem is a promise. And it says, I pledge. So it's a promise that you are making. So it says, I pledge allegiance. Now, allegiance, there's another big word. It means to be loyal. I hope you know what loyal means. Loyal means that we are true to the things that we love. Like you are probably loyal to your family. If somebody said something mean about one of your brothers or sisters or your mom or your dad, would you just go, oh well? Or would you be loyal? Would you be allegiance? Would you show your allegiance to them by saying, hey, that wasn't very nice. I love my mom and dad. So allegiance just means that you are going to be loyal. So what is it? I promise to be loyal. That means I'm not going to say bad things about it. I'm not going to do things that would hurt my country, because that's what it is later. Or your family. That was the example I gave. So the first part is I pledge allegiance. What are we going to pledge allegiance to? The flag. Okay? To the flag of the United States of America. Now, what is the United States of America? Remember, all the states unite together to be strong. That is our country. That's the long name for our country. So let's just say that first part. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. We use the big long name because this is a solemn promise. And to the republic. That's the next part. So we're going to pledge allegiance not only to the flag of the United States of America, but to the republic. There's a big word. Republic is our form of government in the United States of America. we have a president, we have representative lawmakers. So this is called Congress. You might have heard of the Senate or the Congress. These are the people that we elect, and then they go and they get together with the president and all the other officials and the representatives of the other states, and they decide what's important for our country, what laws are important, what things they need to do to help the people who live in our country, whether or not we need to go to war with somebody. There's a lot of things that the governments decide, and instead of making everybody vote on every decision, we elect people to go and make those decisions. And we say, I'm going to vote for that person because I think they will make the kind of decisions that I would like. And if they don't make the decisions that I would like, then I don't vote for them again. And that's called a republic. That's a representative government. So the republic for which it stands, this flag stands for the United States of America, which is our country or our republic. That's another name for our country, is a republic. So, that's a long explanation. Let's say it as much as we know. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. So we know that this flag stands for our country. So it's saying the republic, the country for which it stands. So not only am I going to be loyal to the flag, I'm also going to be loyal to the republic or the country for which the flag stands, which is the United States of America. One nation. Nation, there is another name for a country. One nation. Do you remember how they started out with 13 separate, this is only 10 separate, 13 separate states, then they came together as one to be strong, and we want to stay one to be strong. One nation under God. That means the people who formed our country believed in God, and they believed that He helped them form our country. One nation under God with liberty. Now we talked about liberty when we talked about blue, right? Liberty means that you are free to choose. And justice is kind of like purity, which means everybody has to follow the rules. Nobody gets to get away from following the rules. Everyone has to. We try not to have corruptions. If you do something wrong, you have to pay for it. If you do right things, you don't have to go to jail. Hopefully, that's what we want to have happen. And justice for all. So that's another way of saying that everybody gets to have the same rules, the same laws, and not be punished for all, whether you're a girl or a boy or white, or your skin is darker, or you have blue eyes, or you have brown eyes, or you have blonde hair. All people, whether you come from China, or whether you come from Arkansas, or whether you come from Idaho, or whether you come from even Great Britain. If you live in the United States of America, there's justice for all. And if someone does something wrong to you, then you can go and try and make it right. That's what justice is. All right, let's say the whole thing. It's very long and lots of hard words, but you can do it, and we're going to practice every day. So here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.